Things that you did not know about Michael Jackson getting the crap burn out of himself. So this happened during a Pepsi commercial shoot, January 27th, 1984. Who do you guys see in that picture?
That's Fresh Prince, Raphael, whatever his name is, Alfonso
Ribeiro?
Or Raphael.
There's Leonardo and Michelangelo behind him, too.
And Corey Feldman.
Yeah, I was about to say, Corey Feldman's on the back.
The comeback king?
The comeback king. All right, so this incident was triggered by a pyrotechnics malfunction during the filming of a Pepsi commercial at the Shrine Auditorium in Los Angeles. Pyrotechnics meant to create a dramatic effect misfired. On the sixth take, sparks from the fireworks ignited Jackson's hair, causing second and third degree burns to his scalp and head. Despite the injury, Jackson initially continued performing before the severity of the accident became apparent. Did you know Michael Jackson's injury was... let me start that over again. Did you know Michael Jackson's injury while filming a Pepsi commercial in 1984 led to his painkiller addiction?
Oh.
To manage the severe pain from his burns and the subsequent medical procedures, Jackson was prescribed strong painkillers. This incident marked the beginning of his dependency on prescription medication, which would affect him for the rest of his life. His struggle with addiction later became a central narrative in his personal challenges, and if you think about it, kind of ultimately what was his demise. Yeah. Yep.
Damn you, fire.
Now, on the bright side, Jackson used the settlement money for charity. PepsiCo settled the lawsuit with Jackson for $1.5 million. Rather than keeping the money, Jackson donated it to the Brotman Medical Center in Culver City, California. The donation funded the creation of the Michael Jackson Burn Center, dedicated to treating burn victims and advancing burn treatment research.
Can you hold on that picture for a second?
Why? Because Groucho Marx is in the background?
No, I'm just saying. Look at the guy that's on the. I mean, he's obviously in pain and doesn't want to be there. And then look at the doctors just smiling their fucking asses off while this poor guy is sitting there going, "The fuck you taking my picture for? I just came in from a car wreck, burned up."
And they're like, we're getting money.
They're like, "Hey, look, it's Michael Jackson. Isn't this great? Don't worry, your skin will melt off, but we'll put it back on, sir."
Photo op.
You look like Skeletor, but hey, it's totally cool.
Remember.
Do you think that's what they're thinking? Like,
Remember,
hey, look, I'm
Pepsi
next.
commercial led to Michael Jackson's downfall.
You think they're sitting there going, "My kids will never believe I saw Michael Jackson and Skeletor today. Quick, let's take a picture."
Jesus Christ!
Like, oh wait, my kids don't ever want to see me again.
The accident would obviously change his look forever. The injuries required Jackson to undergo several medical treatments, including scalp surgeries and skin grafts. To cover the scars on his scalp, he began wearing wigs and hats more frequently. This incident, combined with his already evolving appearance, fueled public speculation about his changing physical look. Which one do you guys remember most?
Right around the bad era.
It'd be right about here?
Yeah. So yeah, you're going from like there on is where everything else was before I was really paying attention to his career.
For some reason, I remember this. I remember 93. Like the music video Scream with his sister.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I remember the last picture on that row because that's the one that Conan would use when they would cut out the mouth and they like Conan, I keep coming around here and making funny. I just want to play with my bubbles.
And
88, like 84, 85, I was super into Michael Jackson.
Yeah, right here.
I remember that whole incident and how I was so scared that he was not going to be okay. And I was right.
As a 5-year-old.
I don't know if he was okay long before.
I was right. I just want to put that out there. 5-year-old Land was right. And finally, it pushed him further into perfectionism and isolation. The trauma from the accident intensified Jackson's desire for control over his performances and public image. His perfectionism in music and choreography became even more pronounced after the incident. The accident also contributed to his growing sense of mistrust and isolation as he became increasingly concerned with his safety and well-being.
Hee hee.
Here we go. I was hoping we get something like that out of you guys. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. All right.
You guys remember the show that they had, the Jacksons, and when they did this part where he got his head burnt on the show?
No.
You don't? I remember I wanted to watch that specific episode just so I could see it, but it was funny because it was like big set of stairs. Fucking spark goes into his hair. It starts smoking, and then he just suddenly starts rolling down the stairs.
The Jacksons, you say?
Yeah, you know, Boys to Men was in it.
When was this?
Yeah.
They were. You remember when Boys to Men did "In the Still of the Night"?
No. I don't remember any of this.
Really?
No.
Oh my god!
Never heard of any of this.
Still of the Night. Boys to Men.
Yeah, it's an old song that they redid.
Yeah.
And then they performed it, semi-performed it in the show.
The Five Satins. In this, isn't it like in the still of the night? Yeah. Okay.
I held you. Yeah, that one.
Huh. Weird.
And so remember the Jacksons miniseries?
No.
I think it was
I
on
do
CBS.
remember that. I do remember that. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Are you talking about the Jacksons, An American Dream?
There you go.
1992?
There you go.
Billy D. Williams played Barry Gordy.
Yeah, it's a good fit.
The Colt 45.
Angela Bassett was in it. Vanessa Williams was in it.
Mm-hmm.
Terrence Howard as Jackie Jackson. Was this before or after he discovered that 1 × 1 = 2? Which, by the way,
Probably how he came up with that.
Which, by the way, I totally mocked him in one of the videos where I was talking about when Don Cheadle was offered the role as War Machine, which meant they were essentially replacing Terrence Howard. I got so many comments from people who are like, "Yeah, because you've done so much with your life," or because you're so smart at math. I'm like, what the
I
hell?
do know that 1 × 1 is not 2.
Yeah, I'm smart enough to know
Yeah.
that, dickhead. But whatever.
Math is wrong. Math is wrong because the science is wrong.